We are in the back of 524 Lewis. These tarps cover a couple of sheds, and we cannot get under the sheds because of the, you can see part of one here, all right? There's some prefab tough sheds, so we need to leave the foundations in place. There are a lot of potted plants, so we might be able to get into this area by hand between the tough shed and the fence. And then I'll try to lift some of these tarps here. The tarps were placed to protect everything from the winter weather. So here you can see this is, I don't know if it shows up well or not. Maybe it's too dark. There's one of the tough sheds there. We have an area between the tough sheds here. We have some cinder blocks, concrete blocks, supporting some flooring here that can be moved. The other tough shed is over here. So the owner says we can move, or that all of the material, other material besides the sheds here can be moved. And if we look down here, here's the edge of the shed. This concrete block here needs to stay because it's supporting the shed, but everything forward of here under the tarp can move. And then we've got, again, narrow area back here. This is along the north property line over to the back fence, and really no area, no room to work between the sheds and the back fence here. Lots of landscaping. We need to preserve the trees. We'll have to work by hand around the trees. The owner has planted these from seeds. We will need to move the wine barrels as we work. All of the soil in the wine barrels or half barrels and planters was purchased, so it is not contaminated. We do not need to remediate it. This tree here, we need to be very careful of this tree. It was planted when the owner's, I think he said, grandson was in school, and he just graduated from college, so very clearly this tree is very important, and we need to preserve it and work very carefully around it. A lot of landscaping here. This is looking down the south fence line. Here's a shot of the house. There are no overhead utilities. I'm going to walk back to the house now and take a shot the other way. Lots of landscaping, lots of plants. And we have some plywood sheeting here that can move. A planter bed here.
Oh, I need one I can cut. Yeah, okay. So I'll get the Kentucky bluegrass.
That we'll need to work by hand around the landscaping. Here's south property line. Over here by the house, we have some pavers that we can pick up, remediate under them and replace them, and then here we have concrete. Concrete pads cast in place, these will stay. So actually, in terms of the area to be remediated, very clean, very open, very simple, but we just have a lot of planters and landscaping, plants and planters that will need to be moved. We may have to sort of stage to one side, move them, and then move them back to the other side. We'll have to work that out. Side yard, pretty much all concrete. Come down here, get a look at the foundation. Looks like the foundation is a continuous concrete pour. And I will just walk down this side yard here. Little strip of soil. We might be able to get it by hand. Here's a pinch point in terms of access. The gas meter pinches off the walkway to the side yard, so access could be very difficult. We'll have to figure out how to access this backyard. And then there's the front yard. I'll shoot the front yard when I'm done in the back. Looks like there's nothing down this side yard fence. Looks like the fence goes all the way to the back of walk. I'll double check that when I'm in the front. And then back here again. The foundation looks good and competent. And that's it. We don't have a lot of projections or bay windows to work around. It'll be very simple and easy. We have concrete all along the front of the house here, or the back of the house. And it looks like on the north side, yeah, there's pretty much no side yard here to work with. We've got some pavers down there. Okay, and that's it. I'll just take another pan here from the house of the backyard. I'll actually get up here on the steps. We've got 2 steps up. And I'll just do a slow pan here of the backyard. BART train going by.